give myself away. So give myself away. Y'all, come on in, come on in, come on in. It is Sensational Sunday. Y'all, come on in. Come on in to the Royal Palace. Come on in. Sip sage and manifest with me. Come on in, my kings and queens. How is everyone doing on this sensational Sunday? I hope all is well with everyone and you woke up with a beautiful praise in your heart, in your soul, your mind, and your spirit. And I pray that everything is going just the way you need it to be. And and I hope you just woke up just giving God all the praise on today. As a matter of fact, not just today, but every day. How's everybody doing? So I'm going to be going back and forth because I have both my screens up. I have my YouTube up and I got my Facebook up, but I'm going to pay both y'all attention. So I love you. Let me know who's over here on YouTube so I can say hello. Hi, everybody. Hey, Tonette. How you doing? Hey, Sheila. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all. And I do not own the rights or the music to any music that publishing to anything that you might hear, but you know, hey, I've been getting, you know, they say I've been doing it anyway, but I don't. So there you go. That way, that part in that order. But today is a beautiful day, and I just wanted to come on here and share part of my day with everyone, and to maybe just say some things that you might need to hear, might touch you in some kind of way, give you some info that you might be able to use. Hey, Heather. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me get this other one because they're tripping on me right here. Oh, come on, take in the blessing. Then wait, we ain't gonna do this one. Let's gonna try another. Here we go. We ain't got time to play with them. Here we go. Okay. Yes, y'all come on in. Come on in. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Are y'all ready for the 4th of July? I know a lot of you all got the grill going and spending time with your family, spending time with your friends, and that is just awesome. Y'all, let me tell y'all, I was a little, I, hey April, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all know usually I'm a little, I don't, everybody know I don't like July. I definitely don't like August. You know, these are some kind of rough months for me. Hey Angela. You just saw me in Miss Alabama's live. Yes, I was on Miss Alabama's live, and we had a wonderful time over there. We definitely had a wonderful time on Miss Alabama's live. Believe that. And I love when queens can come together and just give praise and just have a praise and worship moment. That's just beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So, y'all, I know my mom had been talking about it, but I didn't know it's gonna be this soon. So my son had to attend summer school. Um, so I was waiting on for him to finish summer school so he could, you know, spend the rest of the summer with me. But unfortunately, he won't be able to do that. And I was waiting on him and my other grandson, my oldest grandson, because you know they have their friends and they be wanting to do their own little thing. Y'all know how they go. Um, Both of them are 15. And yes, they do need a job because I always had one. Hey Riri, how you doing, baby? Um, so when I called him yesterday, hey Audrey, when I called him yesterday, I said, "What you doing, babes?" He said, "Oh, I'm just getting ready to go on a job interview." Yeah, even though I'm so happy and I'm so proud of him, I said, "A job interview?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." And I said, "Well, how you feel about that?" He said, "I'm excited." And I said, "Awesome." So, you know, me being the mother that I am, I had to give him some tips and tell him, look them straight in the eye, be confident, speak clearly, just be yourself. Don't be nervous, be honest and be truthful. And I said, well, I'm going to call you later to see how it went, which I already knew it was going to go good. And so when I called him later, he did get the job, y'all. My baby got the job. And I'm so proud of him. He got the job. And as a young man, he needs one because he loved to call me, ask me for my money, and his grandmama money. But our young men, they do need jobs, because I was going to put them to work anyway when they got here. But he's always wanted to work. Now he's old enough to do that. I'm awesome, Riri, but now he's old enough to do that, which is a good thing because um, in this day and time, our children are so. Thank you, Deborah. Our children, they want to stay in their room all day. That's number one because they be playing these games. These computer games are on the computer or on the phone 24/7, and you can't get them to do nothing. They get upset. So I think this would be awesome because he needs to get out more and not be in his room on that computer because they in playing those games. They need something else that's gonna stimulate their mind and stimulate their brain instead of everything else that they're taking in that's not positive. Because the stuff that they have on TV now, it is not good for our children. And then we wonder why our children acting in the way they are acting. It's because of the stuff that they're taking in. Hi, Jessica. Thank you, Angela. So I am very proud of him. Um, he was gonna come and see me because I ended up having to babysit, but he was gonna come and my mom. And they still might come. I'm not sure. But he starts training today, which is a good thing. So I'm very, very proud of my son for that. And I'm happy that he has a job, something to keep him occupied, something to stimulate his mind and direct his focus on other things of a positive nature that he needs to, need to learn. Okay, now you got your own money, how you gonna spend it? And you be on time, you be clean, you be professional, and this will teach you some stuff because now you're old enough to know. Well, thank you, Riri. So are you. Um, y'all make sure y'all hit the like and share button for me, please. Um, for my YouTubers, my YouTube family, how you doing? I see you only got two people here, but that's okay. I love y'all anyway. Let me know who's here because it's not showing me anyone. So if you're in here with me, please say hello. I would love to know who's in the chat. So say hello to me. Okay. So yeah, say hello so I know who's here. I appreciate it. I am following you on TikTok. You are Tonette. Thank you. I will be doing more on TikTok. I'm actually just really getting settled in. Um, I'm in my sip sage room today, but it's still more that I have to do to it. I finally got my computer desk up, which I am very proud of, and it's coming along just fine. I put my little butterflies up, a couple of pictures up. Don't do this. I put my pictures up and stuff, and so I got a lot of more stuff that I need to do in this room. But this is just like my personal sanctuary here. I got up this morning and I just got my praise on in here, and when I tell y'all I got my praise on, I did. Because I'm just so thankful for everything that God is doing for me and the doors that God is opening up for me. I'm just so thankful for everything. Hey, so love, that's what I'm talking about. Talk to me. How you doing? Thank you for joining me. You know, I'm just really grateful, and I'm just open to what God has for me and the new things that He has for me. You know, hey Sheila, how you doing, baby? So, with that being said, it's turning out to be a very awesome journey for me spiritually. I was talking with someone on today. Um, First and foremost, I want to say this to try me now, Sharita. This is for Sharita. Thank you, Renee. This is for Sharita. Sharita, I am so very proud of you. I'm proud of you for stepping up as a woman, um, as a queen, and saying, hey, I apologize. Just because someone does something to you doesn't mean that you have to return the favor of being mean or ugly to them. And I tell y'all all the time, it's better to understand than to be understood, because you never know what the other person is going through. And she said she was already feeling convicted in her heart about an issue with Shonda. And so God just sent me and someone else as confirmation to her to is that what you're feeling is correct. Don't do that, because you never know what the other person is going through. And I know what the mad faces is about over here, but baby, get over it, because we happy over here. Hi, Valerie. Hey, Miriam. Thank you. Um, hey, Hortesia. You never know what the next person is going through. And I said, I saw where she was in the chat and she was speaking real ill, mean things about me, but she don't know me. But I didn't have to go and do that to her. I said, at the end of the day, you have to hold yourself accountable for all the things that you do. And words can hurt people. People will be going through some other stuff. It might be self esteem. You never know what they're going through in their home, stressed out. We got kids to take care of, we got bills to pay. There's so many things that can play a factor. And we don't have to just be like, okay, just helping the devil spread his evilness all over the world. We don't have to do that, because we have a lot of people that's watching us. Deborah, don't do that today. I did not skip you, sweetheart. I see you. Thank you for your congratulations. If I don't see your name, baby, that means because it didn't show it to me. But if I don't see it and I don't respond, just redo it just like you did just then, and then I will address it accordingly. I don't skip people on purpose. You've been with me long enough to know that, Deborah, that I speak to each and everybody. Everybody. I do that. So if I don't see your name, it's because it might have got past me because I'm working two screens. So don't do that. Please. That's not nice. Just say, again, congratulations to your son. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it. I have a lot of people on both lives over here. So I have to give attention to everybody. I'm only one person. Okay. And we're gonna start this over, sweetie. We're gonna do good today, okay? Hey, Belinda, how you doing? Good morning to you. So now back to what I was saying. See, sometimes I might not see the message. If I don't see the message, don't do that, because we're all adults here. Oh, you skip it. Don't do that. We're not kids. If I miss you, repeat it and I'll come back and I'll see it probably the next time. I'm working YouTube and Facebook today. Okay. I love everybody. I don't treat nobody no different. Don't nobody get no special privileges. Um, now let me finish saying what I had to say, because I had a message for Sharita. Okay. We have a obligation. We have an obligation with our platforms as the beautiful queens that we are. The beautiful queens that we are. You know what God wants you to do. And Sharita has a very beautiful spirit. She just like to have fun for real and love to make people laugh. Thank you, Belinda. She loves to make people laugh. She's not really trying to maliciously hurt nobody. That's not in her. I've never felt that coming from her. You okay? You're welcome. Thank you, baby. I've never felt that coming from her. Um, and so when we were talking, and she said, I don't, I want to, I'm just not going to do that no more. I said, no. She said, I'm going to apologize. I said, that's a real woman right there. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You have so many people that come on your platform. You know what you're really supposed to be doing anyway. Use it for the positive. Don't help Satan do his job. Because even though we're saying we're judging someone else or saying this person is evil or whatever, guess what? You're only giving them power by continuously feeding into the negativity and the drama that they do, you know? So we shouldn't be doing that. We should be spreading more love, becoming stronger. It's so many other things that we can promote, but yet we are promoting hatred. We're promoting envy, jealous, chaos, confusion. And we shouldn't be doing that. That's not right. Hold up, y'all. That's not right. We shouldn't be promoting that, okay? We should be promoting something else besides that. You have the ability to touch so many people. Hey, Juicy Kim 83. Good morning, Renee. You have the ability to reach so many people, a whole lot of people. So make it count for something. Make it be beneficial and helpful for others. You never know who's watching you. And if everything is going good in your life, your children are blessed, you are blessed, your family is blessed, then that means that you need to stay focused and in alignment. So, Sharita, I want to commend you for being the bigger person and following your heart and your soul and your spirit and saying you were sorry and that you weren't going to do those actions anymore. That said a lot. That speaks a lot about who you really are. Because sometimes we can tell people things and they won't even receive it. You know, they don't even want to listen. And they say they be adamant about what they're gonna do. But sometimes the things that we want to do just because we feel like, oh, this is what I'm put here to, I should do this because I feel like I got a point to prove. No, you don't. That don't make it right. And if you're constantly badgering someone else, that's bullying. That's not right. It's not right. When you have the ability to touch so many women with words of encouragement, words of motivation, because we go through a lot. We go through a lot. And everybody's going through something. That don't mean you got to do like Sharita said, kumbaya. You don't have to do the kumbaya. No. But hey, you can conduct yourself better than what you have been. It doesn't make sense for to come on YouTube or Facebook and everybody's acting like children in middle school or elementary school. We are adults and we should do better. You ain't got to like me and I ain't got to like you, but we can be cordial. I don't have to continuously be bashing anybody or talking about somebody. How can I talk about somebody when every day there's something that I can work on about myself, because no one is perfect. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. So with that being said, if I can't offer positive advice, but then to go out and come back in, sweetheart. If I can't offer positive advice and I take the same advice myself, then I shouldn't be doing that. And if you just said something one time to somebody, you ain't got to tell them over and over. They're going to do what they want to do. Find something else to do. Direct your energy somewhere else. Direct your energy to someone who truly, truly needs what you have to offer that will better them. Use your gifts in the way that they were meant to be used. And when you find yourself coming out of character, yeah, everybody on the bandwagon, but that don't mean that they're agreeing with you, because a lot of people are taking a step back and looking because it's not sitting well with their spirit. It's a lot of people that I like on Facebook and YouTube that I truly support. But when I come on and I see every time I'm on there, it's always this, it's gotten ugly. My spirit don't sit well with that. And that's just me. I can't speak for nobody else. It doesn't. I can't take much of it. And because you have to be careful of what you're pulling into your spirit, what you're feeding your soul. And that's another reason, like, I'm glad my son got a job, because these games that they even have them playing, that they love to play on the gaming console, it's not it's not being okay, you're welcome, baby. It's not being conductive or conducive to what they need to, that the nurturing their brains, nurturing their spirits. And you got people doing some awful stuff around here. Just a couple of days ago, this man was mad because this woman put too much mayonnaise on his sandwich. First of all, you saw her making your sandwich. It wasn't that serious that you had to go and get a weapon and come back and take this woman's life, and the other young lady is in the hospital. It wasn't that serious. You welcome, man. It wasn't that serious. I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes. So if it don't fly, I mean, if it don't apply to you, then let it fly. But if it applies, then take it and use it. And not only am I speaking to everyone that's listening, everyone that has a platform, I'm speaking of myself as well, because I have to hold myself accountable too. And for me to get the emails that I get, the texts that I get saying, Queen, I've noticed that you don't even get off into that. Every now and then you might have to address something, but you don't stay there. You don't do that. No, I'm not. You are a representation of God. He's using you for his glory to help and motivate others. Good morning, Trees. Wrong name though, Trees. He's using it to help you and help motivate you. I mean, for you to motivate others and to uplift others. You're supposed to be spreading love. But this is not what I have been seeing from a bunch of grown women. I am not here to tell nobody what to do. Thank you, Hotisha. I like to see when y'all are interacting with your families. I love seeing that. I love seeing when you interact with other women that have platforms, and everybody's interacting with each other and doing skits and working together, networking in a positive way. That's what I like to see. Um, a lot of my sons, a lot of the kids that I have raised, that I call my children, they watch me. So I cannot be on here acting a fool, because I be telling them certain things, and if I'm not living up to what I'm saying to them, I'm telling them that they should act accordingly and conduct themselves in a certain way. But then they come here and they see this coming from me. I'm not setting the correct example. All I'm saying is just take another look at it. It's enough hatred in the world. It's enough chaos and confusion in the world. We got a lot going on. Right now, what we need is a lot more love being spread, a lot more unity, which we don't have. Everybody's against everybody, and it shouldn't be that way. Um, they say, "Ma, I watch you." I say, "You do?" I'm in shock. Yeah, and I found you through somebody else that was saying, Bama mama on such and such, mama is on such and such. So they come find me. And they say, your messages really helped me out a lot. Your messages helped me with my grieving. Your messages helped me with everyday life, because whether we know it or not, these young children go through things just like we do. Thank you, Jada. These young children go through things. And if we're not setting the example for them, what are we doing? What are we doing? They're supposed to be learning from us, but we up here acting a fool. And then we say, oh, their parents, when they go doing the things that they shouldn't do, They parents should have taught them, and then I blame the parents. Well, it takes a village, so I blame all of us. It takes a village. And if we're not setting the example, what are we doing? I wouldn't want my granddaughter acting this way that I've been seeing other people act on. I would never want her to do that. I wouldn't want her to see me up there acting a fool. That's why you never saw me going back and forth. I don't care what they had to say. God told me to be silent. And that's what I did. And He's been fighting my battles. I don't have to. We got to do better. And I know a lot of you all don't want to hear what I got to say, and it's okay. If it's something that can help you, then apply it to your life. If not, then toss it out the window. You know, just think about it. We have too much to be grateful for, but yet we sit and act like we're not appreciative of nothing. You know, today marked 5 years that my father has been deceased. Hey, baby. Hey, my baby Candace. Hey, Lisa. Um, Picture popped up when I was in Birmingham at the hospital with my dad. And my dad was dying. He was dying. But I tried to make every moment that I could make it a moment where he was more comfortable and let him know that it was okay. So this is really, these days are really rough for me. But I'm learning different lessons, not to take life for granted because my dad lived life to the fullest. This world didn't owe him anything. But as soon as my dad took his last breath, here come the chaos, here come the confusion. It shouldn't have been that. My daddy wouldn't have wanted that. We're good now, but my daddy wouldn't have wanted that. And I remember sitting at that hospital, sitting in the chair, while everybody, it's just like all hell break loose. But that's, I guess everybody was in their feelings. Everybody was grieving hard, taking it really hard. And as I sat there, I felt the cool breeze on my shoulder like this. Because I knew it was going to be okay. As my daddy saying, stay calm. Everything going to be all right. You know, I just want us to be accountable for what we're putting out there into the atmosphere and the universe. I just want us to be accountable of what we are, the example that we are setting for our youth, our young adults, our children. Hey, Sharoni, that's how. I want us to really pay attention to that and just ask yourself, don't be stubborn. Don't feel like you just justified in your actions. Ask yourself, hey, you know what? I need to be doing something a little different. God, talk to me, direct me. Ask God to direct you on what it is that He wants you to do and what you need to be doing. Because at the end of the day, the bigger picture is we're supposed to be letting God use us as a vessel for His good, not our good or for self-satisfaction of what we want. Hey, Robbie, it should be all about what God desires and what He would want us to do. That's what it should be about. But yet we take things and we make it more about ourselves. And we do things that are definitely not pleasing. No one is perfect. We make mistakes every day. I know I'm not perfect, y'all. But if there are some things that I can work on or some things that I can change to make it better, then that's what I try to do or intend to do. If it's something that I'm not acknowledging and that I can use my gifts in a better way than what I've been using them, and somebody say, "Hey, let me talk to you." I'm humble enough to receive that. You should be humble enough to receive that. And that's one thing I can say about Sharita. She was humble enough to receive it. See, a lot of us are not humble enough to receive it. We don't want to hear what nobody else got to say because we've already set in our mind what we're going to do. And this is how we feel, and can't nobody change that. That's because you're still holding in some anger. And you're giving that person more control over you than you even realize. They have total control over you and you don't even know it. You say you have a good heart and you love God, but right now that devil is smiling happily because he has you acting out of character, out of order. He said, I got them and they don't even know it. I tricked them and they don't even know it. Hey, Rosalind, and they don't even know it. Beware of the traps that the enemy will set up for you. And just when you think that you the one on top, no, you're not. You're losing, and you've already lost the battle before it even began because you're not being obedient. You're not paying attention to the signs that God has given you or the instructions or guidance that He has given you. You're giving the enemy more power each and every day that you concentrate and put all your energy and your focus into that person or that spirit that's operating in that person. You've turned over control. You're making it greater and bigger because you're steady just building it and building it. Instead of giving focus to that type of spirit, if you did that with God and talked about God every day, the way some of you all stay on the topic about a person or the spirit that resides in the person, if you put that much energy into God, just imagine how different it would be. If you put that much energy into telling people about Jesus, do you do you know how much more different it would be? But yet you're focused on the enemy and you're giving it so much power. You're giving it everything that you got. You wake up with it, giving him power. You go to sleep giving him power, thinking about your next plan for the next day, steady losing your soul and you don't even know it. Give God that. God wants that recognition that you're giving a person and the spirit that's in that person. God wants that praise. He wants that recognition. He wants you to talk about him. He wants you to wake up talking about him, go to sleep talking about him. Thinking about just talking about you just can't get enough of it. Instead of praising the person for their foolishness or their inadequacies or their bad deeds, you're praising their wrongdoings and focusing so much on that. Focus on some of these queens out here who are doing an awesome job. Focus on that. Focus on giving praise and say, hey, you know what? I commend you for what you just did. Like Sharita, I commend you for stepping up and saying, hey, you know what? I'm not going to do this. That's not right. I feel convicted by it. Oh, that queen over there just started a new business and she's been doing it for a while, but now she's really getting recognition. Let's recognize somebody, like let's recognize her. Put that focus somewhere else. Put that focus into somebody that's actually achieving something that They probably was homeless last year, but they put in a whole lot of work, and now their life is turned around. Talk about that. Focus on what they did. Somebody else taking care of somebody else's children. Focus on that queen or that king. Focus on that. Talk about that. We don't hear enough of that. I didn't come to stay long. I just think about it. I love you all, and I just want us all as a whole to be accountable and to do better. You know the saying, what would Jesus do? He wouldn't be doing what we're doing. A lot of us are blessed. I was telling somebody, I only lost one son, and I really didn't lose him. He's home. He's at peace. It could have been both of them. But actually, I have to worry about the mental of the other son. I don't have time to worry about somebody else's mental when I need to worry about the mental of my own child that's still alive. I don't know who this is over here with sad faces. I don't know how you could wake up and just be so unhappy. And I've told you time and time again, we happy over here. I don't ever want to wake up just miserable every day of my life. That's why I don't look at a lot of stuff no more. I don't feed into what's going on. I stay clear of it. Half of the time, I don't even know what's going on unless somebody come and tell me. I have to protect my peace and I have to protect my energy. All I want to do is show love. I show love to the people that ain't never showed no love to me. I forgive the people that have done some horrible, awful things to me. It's not them, it's the spirit that resides in them. So, angry faces, if you're angry, I pray that you find peace because apparently you don't have any. And hopefully you will one day. I can't change who you are. I can't change your thoughts. And I definitely can't change your feelings or your emotions. But what I can do is continue to be the person that I am, continue to do the work that I know God has put me here to do and walk in my purpose and walk in my calling. One monkey don't stop no show. I can't let you stop others from getting something that's going to be beneficial to them. But I will pray for you and pray that God humbles your heart and open your eyes and fill your spirit with love so that you can receive the same peace that we are receiving now. I love you all. And until later, enjoy the rest of your Sunday.